Hello. So welcome back to my channel. Today I actually thought, so my makeup ban, right? I have been really good with it. So I haven't bought any makeup for about 6 months. New makeup, I mean. Until the Black Friday sales happened, and that's where I bought some makeup, which I'm actually going to do a first impression on. However, I actually got a little gift sent to me by someone, and it is the Sunset to Sunrise eyeshadow palette by Iconic London, and I actually really wanted to do a first impression with it today. So as you can see, I've got my base on just to save some time. So I say we get straight into it. If you're not already subscribed, please do, because you never know, you might actually like my content. I don't know, but if you're not already, just do. Alright, so I've taken the palette out of the slip. This is how it looks, really nice and reflective. And then this is the inside of the palette right there. Let's do some pawn, shall we? Oh, ready? Oh yeah. Okay, so you've got 4, 8, 12, 16. Wait. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, duh. So you've got 20 eyeshadows. They obviously range from, you know, your neutrals to like your yellows, your purples. I can see how the name plays with the shadows, like sunset to sunrise. You can totally see that. Matte to shimmer ratio. How many mattes do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I'm confused. 7 mattes, and then the rest are shimmer. I mean, like, that's not bad. So I haven't swatched these either. Maybe I'll swatch a few. Maybe I'll swatch this Havana shade, which is that gold. We'll do Tequila Sunrise, which is that matte peachy colour. We'll do Moonlit, and then we'll do Beach Bronze. Oh, there's some pretty colours. Like, that's this, some swatches there. So some really pretty colours. So let's get straight into it. I already have some concealer on my eyelids, but I'm just going to smooth it out so that, you know, we don't have any creases. I don't know if it was smart to do my base first, because I actually don't know if these have fallout, but YOLO. This is the Morphe M3330, and I think, I'll zoom you guys in first. I think I might, well, see, there's not even a dark brown, to be fair. Like, what the hell should I start off with, you know? Like, I feel they're quite light in colour. Like, there's not really depth, unless I want to go with that dark purple, but that's got a bit of shimmer in it too. What the fuck? As I was saying, the purple one, this one right here, has some slight shimmer to it. Maybe I'll start off with Sun-Kissed, that shade there, because they're quite light. I'm gonna kind of work backwards. Whoa, there's a lot of kickback. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyways, because they're quite light shades, I'm gonna start backwards to what I normally do. So I'll start off with my light shade and then my dark, instead of going in with the dark. Alright, so I'm just going to put this shade all in the crease. It's very light. It's like a light apricot colour. Just as a little something something. I'm definitely having to build it up quite a bit. It's just created like a little bit of colour, not too much. It's just like a hint of something in your crease. Like if you just wanted to wear a hint of something with like a wing liner or something like that, like this might be a good colour for that. But then again, I don't think it could be worn across the board with all skin tones. feel like if you have really light to sort of medium skin, it would show up. But I don't know if you had darker skin, whether it would really show up, or it might show up like really quite ashy. It is really easy to blend out. The kickback in the pan is ridiculous. Okay, so that's that colour there. It's just like a little bit of a hint of something. I'm actually going to run that on my lower lash line too while we're at it, because my lower lash line's looking slightly naked. So far, no fallout on my face, considering, you know, the kickback in the pan is quite heavy. Okay, next I'll go in with tan lines, which is like a salmon pink. Again, the kick up in the pan. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's quite apparent. And I'm just gonna build that up in the crease. Damn, they're like really light. I'm just using the same blending brush too, because the first shade was so light. Anyway, that's a really shitty brush. Let me swap that brush. It's definitely like giving me a bit of depth. I'm gonna run that underneath as well, but mainly kind of like on the outer corner, I guess. They are blending really easily. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's dark enough. Maybe it'd be good for like everyday light makeup if you don't want something too heavy. As I said, they're quite easy to blend, but I don't know. I don't think they're dark enough. I feel like that first shade is completely like, excuse me. I feel like that first shade is completely gone. Let's see what happens when we go into Tequila Sunrise. That shade there, it's a lot darker than the both. Again, the kickback, like look at that. Not that, you know, it matters, but bloody hell. Just using it on a small 224. I've got a little bit of fallout with this one. It is a really nice shade. Quite bright. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I mean, it's not giving me the depth that I want. It's very summery, which is good for us because we're in summer right now. Let me take a little bit down here in the outer corner of my eye. I'm still missing that depth, and there's not really a matte, like a matte brown or something like that. I might have to just go in with purple, but do I want to go with After Party, which is that purple? Or do I want to go in with that purple, which is All Nighter? But that's got that shimmer in it. See, I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's got a little bit of shimmer. Do I risk it? Fuck it, let's do it. Who cares? Let's just put a little bit of that right on the very outer corner. And the outer corner of the lower lash line as well. Oh, the shimmers don't pick up. So that's good. Guess you do kind of have a dark matte shade there. Again, it's really easy to blend. And not really any fallout with this shade either. There is kickback in the pan, yet again. But, I mean, like, it's not the end of the world. Okay, I feel like we lost that brightness of that Tequila Sunrise shade, so I'm just going to go back in and kind of just bring that back and blend out these edges a little bit too. Honestly, I feel like the first two colours were just a waste of time. But I feel like that's provided me the darkness that I was searching for. Just a little bit, you know? Do I do it? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that is so soft. Like, barely noticeable. Like, at all. It's just giving like a slight tinge of yellow, which does stuff all. And like, I'm actually packing my brush. Like, have a look at that, if it would like to focus. Like, it's really packed on there. I don't know if you guys can see, like, the slightest tinge of yellow. That's literally all that is. A tinge of bloody yellow. Let's go in with the shimmer on the lid. I really don't know what to go for. Maybe I'll start off with Heat Wave, then go in with, what is it? Havana. And then I'll add a touch of Moonlit. Just got fall out like shit. I mean, let me try with my finger. Yeah, definitely better with your finger. As you can tell, by the way, I'm not cutting the crease or anything like that. Alright, let's go with the gold Havana. I'm just going to put it on my finger considering it did shit all with a brush. Let's see. Oh, see, that's a lot bloody nicer. Like, that's heaps nicer. Thank God I have acrylics on, or SNS. Or else I won't be able to do this. Alright, and then let's go in with Moonlit, which is like this white gold colour. That's pretty. What do we think so far? Definitely reminds me of a sunrise. I'll give it that. I feel like I can do a little bit of darkness here. I feel like the other side's a bit more darker than this. Alright, I'm going to put some lashes and mascara on and show you guys the completed look, and then I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, so I ended up putting some huge ass lashes. I pretty much put them on this eye and then realised they were too big, but decided I had already committed, so I mean there was no going back. But here's how the eye look turned out. So it is very pretty, like I won't deny it is pretty. However, this you can actually get from Sephora. It retails for $99. Do I think it's worth $99? No. No, I don't. I'm not going to deny that you can get a really pretty look. Like, this does remind me of a sunset, sunrise, you know, kind of vibe. The shimmers are okay. They're a bit like, I'd say chalky, you know. But the one I put on my inner corner is really, really nice. It wasn't as chalky as the others, I guess. But I don't feel the Heat Wave shade really packs a punch at all. Like, I feel like the shimmer's gone from it. The gold's fine. The inner corner is fine. That's fine. I feel like with the colour story as well, like you're only limited to really light looks. I mean, you do have this purple that, although it has a shimmer in it, it ends up being matte anyway. But I don't think it's enough. Like, I feel like it's missing, like, it's gonna be really stupid, but I feel like it's missing a dark brown. I know you can have another palette on the side, or I know like you can have, I know that you can get another brown from a different palette, but when I'm spending $99 on this palette, I expect to be able to use it and use only this. You know what I mean? Considering there's 20 shades in here. You know? I don't know. Like, I feel like Mimosa here is just, she's just a waste of energy. I'm sorry, like, I can just make out the tinge of yellow. Yes, it's pastel, but I don't know, I was expecting a bit of more oomph. I do really like this shade here, the one I used in my inner corner, and that gold. Tequila Sunrise is quite nice, but yeah, I mean, This is what I don't get, right? So you've got like your summer glow, your beach bronze, your heat waves. They're kind of in that bronzy browny color story, summery vibe, right? But I mean, there's no matte brown. There's no matte brown. Okay, so you can use tequila, like if you're gonna go down and use this color story. Okay, fine, you've got tequila, heat wave, which is a shimmer. Then you've got sun kissed, which does crapple, and then you've got beach bronze, and then coral reef. Like, I feel like they all look the same, and the two mattes just don't do it for me. As I said, I don't hate the colours. Like, the colours are really nice, quite pretty. You can get a pretty look. I'm quite happy with what I've created. It's very nice, very summery, very pretty, but I really don't think it's worth $99. The formula is just average. It's not amazing, it's not incredible, it wasn't spectacular. Like, the mattes blended fine, they were easy to blend, all that kind of stuff, but overall, considering it's $99, I don't think it's worth it. I've said that 100 times. I just cannot believe for the life of me that that costs $99. If you're dark skinned, I'm so sorry, this palette, don't go near it, because I can only imagine it's not going to show up, or it's going to be too ashy on you. If you're very light skinned, maybe you might like it. It might show up really nice on you and more pigmented. On my skin, it showed, but I mean, it was nothing special. I'm very underwhelmed. I kind of don't recommend it at all. Do not spend $99. If you want a sunrise sunset palette and you're gonna pay $99, I recommend the Natasha Denona sunrise palette. You know, like, it's got your variants, and this yellow is, I mean, maybe I could pair these two up. I mean, I could probably pair them, but do you want to spend $200 on two palettes when you can just use the one? Anywho's, that's it for me for today. I hope that wasn't too boring. I had a lot of feelings, which I think was quite clear with my yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.